very own David Aldridge. Now here's Henderson driving inside. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing goes. What about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Here's Halliburton. Excellent defense there from Henderson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Avdia, with a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Rick Carlisle. Now he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. And it's sent back by Turner.
Are you talking 6'11" and big-time length? Send it back, Mr. Turner.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Now, here's Halliburton, following the miss by Miles Turner. And that one, good.
Well, this is the versatility that Miles Turner brings to the table. A big man who can knock down shots from the mid-range.
It's Henderson on the wing. Simons with the ball. The rebound by Turner. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Halliburton looking around. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Simons. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Henderson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw this game. Free throw no good for Henderson. Here's Halliburton. Up and in on the layup.
Well, you love when guards are unafraid to get to the painted area and finish. Go ahead, Tyrese.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Now here's Henderson. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup. Henderson's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Siakam for 3. The shot by Turner no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Doris, as we've watched Avdia, he's a real threat from the perimeter now.
Yeah, Kevin, he's really good at a lot of different things on a basketball floor. I think the consistency from range wasn't there early, and defenders would give him a cushion. That is no longer the case.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Mathurin. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Sinks that one from the post.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Here's Henderson. Yep, that one goes. He's got 13.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Poked loose. And he banks in the layup.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Shepard after the Trailblazers pick up 2. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
And it's sent back by Turner. Here we go, one-on-one. And a wide open look for Siakam. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. And so it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective.
17.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Back to Halliburton. Two points. That one goes.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Here's Sharp. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Now, here's Simons. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Now McConnell. Still scoreless. Indiana moving it around. Takes a 3. And no good. Trailblazers leading by 6. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. The guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky is the limit. And here is Simon. Drops one in from the wing. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Puts it up from 12. Henderson, no good.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Simons with the ball. to Kamare. It's picked off. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And it's Simons off the drive. And the rejection by Jackson. Over to the wing. Now Nembhard. Six on the shot clock. Outside for Halliburton. Puts up a deep three. A rebound by Simons.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And it goes down 2 points.
The shooting fundamentals are real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
The shot's good from Simons.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
Give it up for your first Minnesota team.
1:10 left in the first half. Up top, Nembhard. And he drives in. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Simons surveying the D. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard.
Second team foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Right side, Simons. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Pass to Jackson. Now, Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Portland, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Siakam outside. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 1. Live from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. Five on the clock. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And here are the Trailblazers now. Out to Henderson. Launches it. Rolls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
A part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the line.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers leading by 4. Turner with the steal. He takes it in, and they pick up 2. Turner's got his second basket.
Well, how about the quick feet of Miles Turner? His ability to move around the rim makes it hard to stay in front of him.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's Nemhard. The rebound by Simons.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Halliburton with it. Now Henderson defending. The shot's good from Halliburton.
I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Henderson. The Pacers pull it in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker. Well, how about the ability to get that defender to bite on the pump fake? Turner's so effective at getting guys to commit.
No good on the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Portland leading by 3. Henderson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Henderson, no good. Now the Pacers with it. Here's Turner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. 6 points for Miles Turner.
When Turner's scoring buckets inside, he is really testing the defense. This guy has a whole lot of game.
Out to Henderson. Lock at 6. Left side, Simons. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game's too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Indiana trailing here. 1:37 left in the third. Takes it out to Siakam for the lead. The shot by Turner, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Graham gets a wide open look. He trains the quick shot. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. Here's Halliburton. Score of the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
51 seconds left to play in the third. And then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Substitution for your Pacers.
Pacers trailed by 3. Kicks it out to Siakam. Puts the move on. Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey. I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Here's Graham. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
On the wing, Murray. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Trailblazers lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. And Portland has possession. Here's Simons. And that one's drained from the low block. Simons has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Trailblazers. Pacers trailed by 4. Here's Halliburton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
This is where Halliburton keeps you off balance. Defense never sure if he's going to make a pass. That time he up-fakes you into a foul.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And here are the Pacers now. It's a 5-point game. And it's Mathurin missing. And it's Simons off the drive. It's good.
Nice vision from the youngster. Sharp that time.
Here's McConnell. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside, Simons. And he lays it straight in. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Halliburton, no good. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Trailblazers making a switch here. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Portland moving the ball around. Henderson, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range. Henderson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. Jackson down low. Here's Toppin. That one wide left. And here are the Blazers. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Now here's Jackson. Now Nembhard fires for three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Henderson looking it over. Going inside.
On the drive, Henderson relies on his agility to slip past contact.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Catherine for three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Trailblazers leading by 13. Pass to Henderson. With some arc. He takes it up and lays it in. And that's now 29 points from Scoot Henderson.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. And it was an intense huddle. Coach challenged his team. He told them the effort's not there. It has to get better. We'll see if those words work, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Free throw no good for Henderson. Pacers trailed by 17. Siakam outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
But drive by Henderson. Can't cash in from close range.
That's some outstanding on-court awareness there. Just a terrific change of shot.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Trailblazers leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Trailblazers.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Scoot Henderson.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Outside Turner. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Turner. Off with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Like breeze. I dropped the top on the 6th Street. Flying in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3.
Rewards for your My Player.
Finally.